Hello everybody, welcome to the latest Worlds of ZZT Livestream, where everything is falling apart as usual. We just had some early tech issues, so we're gonna just jump right to here on our title screen of the game that we're playing today. Now visible, which is really ideal for most games I find. Welcome, we are going to be checking out Pop today, an explosion of psychedelia, or so it promises to be. I think that might be reaching a bit, but this is a fun one. This is a really cool game that I quite liked the last time I played it, which was, I don't know, like 2016. I think one of like the first closer looks on the site was for this game, as part of my usual strategy of giving myself an excuse to beat games that I couldn't when I was a kid. And now we're going to see if I remember how to beat the game in a reasonable time. I don't know if we'll be able to get through this one in one go. We might. It's really going to depend on how good I am. So, I suppose our slight delay here with OBS tech issues isn't going to be helpful with that, but let's see what we're in for. This is an adventure game in the style of games like Kudzu. Oh, wait, that's right. It's the ZZT game that goes down smoothly. This is Pop. You need no bullets. You need no brain. Just inhale deeply. Toucan and Cabra Corn. I don't know who that is. They're actually uncredited in the database. It's a good title screen. It's very iconic to me. It pops, that's for sure. And I think this is going to be a good one to play following Banana Quest, because this one has its own love of tropical fruit. I think this is just the summer of tropical fruit games. And some wild art. Got for our credits here. Everything. Now see, we only mentioned Toucan here. Inventory engine by Kronos. This is an adventure game. We're going to be typing +I a lot. Special thanks to Bongo for the Rygar series, Booth for Bizanloo, Clism for Kudzu, Cyan for Myst. We are just really here for the atmospheric adventure. D-Player for support, Omega for I don't know, J. Hayfield, recorded from the Stinky the Sock Munching Ocelot credits, the fine people of Dark Digital, and I feel like the 24 hours of ZZT was having an impact on these kind of games even. Promises of listing what we listen to. Myst, you inspired a generation. This section was only here to fill in a fourth passage on the table of contents. You know, a lot of work has been done in the name of symmetry. I'm really quite humble. In any case, I'm in the early half of the teen years and enjoy widely ranged hobbies such as boarding, snow or skate, music listening, guitar playing, and vigilantly scanning the toilet for signs of life. I go to school where I am constantly besieged by be-pagered preps. Oh no. Man, I did not know anybody with a pager growing up, like, period. As for ZZT, I've been around since the good old Zop days, and have, yes, created a number of ZZT games, most of which I've deleted already. Hey, stop that. ZZT Times issue number 1, the never-before-seen Yoshi's Island one. I think we've actually recovered that. I feel like we've played a Toucan Yoshi game. Or maybe it was Yoshi's Island Part 2. Twisted ZZT. The old Stinky demo. Joe and Burning Acid. A lot of good names. Toucan can really name them. Okay, we've learned about the author. We've read the credits. Well, what info can we get here? Nice pattern in the background here, too. Wow, actually, hey, this game is more than 25 years old, and I'm just now realizing there's, like, a snake in the background. I always saw that as, like, a duck-like creature holding something, but those are snake eyes behind a stick figure, I guess. Art is going to be a high priority on this one. Welcome to Pop, my 6th attempt at creating anything ZZT related. As you may know, or not, from my previous stab into ZZT Masteries, I love how so many people had these games that they were like, this is going to be my game. This is the game that everybody will love me for. Everybody will love this game. And it's going to be the most incredible thing in the world when it comes out. And it never comes out. It never happens. Because as you can see, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Thus, I never get anything completed. Pop is the exact counteraction of the previous statement. Everything's in place. Normals, solids, enemies, objects even. I've given my fullest to make sure that Pop becomes a smooth, highly polished, debugged game. Yet I have proved to the world that I can indeed make a ZZT game. I don't know what happened to Toucan. You can find out, maybe. The other aim of Pop was to create a game solely based on graphics, atmosphere, and ZZT cliches. A little of either. The creating flashy stuff syndrome. To sort of parody the kind of ZZT drivel you can play nowadays. They had no idea how good they were eating in 1998. It's like, it's a year of like nothing but bangers. But okay, I guess it's all drivel. And yes, if you were wondering, the other aim was to create the next Kudzu / ZZT Myst-esque psychedelic pop image photo album game. I have never heard Myst described as the image photo album game, but here we are. Type +I, enter to access your inventory. I know it's a pain, but you won't have to use it all that much. The famous inventory engine. It's so cool. But nobody actually likes typing it in over and over again instead of just touching things anyway. Because you have to be next to them in the first place to interact with it. Okay, let's figure out what this horrible snake is all about. And you can see, actually, the Night Planet influence here. We've got ourselves labeled board titles on every screen. Welcome to the Iono Vecca. Some music. It's been 1 hour, day, week since you have found yourself stranded on top of this tower. You'd have found a way out earlier, but for 1, there's too much to see, and 2, you don't give a damn. Welcome to Pop. Remember. Alright, do we start with anything? No. The remains of your deli sandwich. Oh no. Get us a globe with clay. Some globes with notches. There it is. Beats me. Really nice, angular looking game. But still just a little insignificant detail. Just can't just be a box rune. We've got this little lip. There's something else. Something to make it a little more involved. But I gotta say, I think this is a nice looking starting board. Head on down here. Outside the library with its... I guess there's a rave going on inside, perhaps? There's some English here, at least. Oh, it's not nearly as flashy on the inside. Fellow seems ensconced in his study to notice about you. Sorry, bleh. Ensconced? 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 Wait. That's one of those words that I don't think I've ever actually, like, said. In his study to notice you. You can hear his mutterings about damned xenology theories and the like. Sure. A big old book. Kind of a sparse library. The myths, the first 6 animals in creation. First iguana, first otter, first nimby, first dragon, first yaphawk, of course, and first ocelot. Get some early lore in this one. The Tower by the Keykeeper of Al-Harahai, a lexicon of the flora and fauna of the Lavender City. English version. Oh yeah, straight up, we're calling it lore even. Tell me the lore. The Lavender Tower is a small universe consisting of exactly one sea, one sky, one island, one very large tower, and a large amount of fuck-ups, as King Otto the 27th, most revered, once said. The Lavender Tower's base is basically the well-known principle that every great plan, at one point, must either fuck or be fucked. It's 1998, and we've realized nobody can stop us from swearing. We are leaving AOL. Basically, the tower is some sort of divine joke created by the big guy upstairs. It is utilized by some of the higher beings. Whether these beings are demons or angels, it is yet to be seen. It's a well-known fact that the Lavender Tower serves as a sort of trap, if you will, for people from other dimensions. However, the trap is a very selective one, and will only capture people of its own preference. That is to say, young men and women of a very curious persuasion. Why these particular men and women are selected remains unexplained, but it is said that the demons and angels are testing the proportions of human curiosity and intellect. Another strange fact about the Lavender Tower is that at no point does it open out onto the ground level. In fact, a floor or staircase situated on ground level is yet to be found by the several wanderers who wander about the Lavender Tower in search of an exit. Not even the keykeeper of the Lavender Tower has found an exit, which leads us to another subject. The keykeeper of the tower is a godlike figure that watches over the wanderers, and tends to the grounds of the Lavender Tower. The keykeeper of the tower is a former wanderer selected by a small ring of unseen watchers, the demons/angels who constantly glare at the tower denizens from above. I have had the luck to be selected for this sole privilege. It came to me as a dream. The watchers informed me that I had attained a very remarkable amount of curiosity, a feat that would not go unrewarded. I woke from this dream, breaking out in a sweat, with a key around my neck. I mean, this is a pretty lengthy bit of text to have to read right at the start. This affair, I can tell you no more. There's definitely some Keegan adjacency here. I can tell you no more other than that it is true. The keykeeper of the tower does attain the position of a demigod. I mean, that also tracks with him. There's nothing that is not outside of my doing. Well, that was chapter 1. Don't worry, chapter 2 should be quicker. We get to learn about all the cool, weird creatures we're going to meet here, like the hoodoo, a large possum-like creature with fierce territorial instincts. They can speak all or most languages, possessing both a tenacity to learn and fiery intellect. However, the hoodoo is not without its faults. I actually have no idea if that's how you would pronounce that accent. I don't think I've ever seen that accent before. It is surprisingly weak, very belligerent, and usually unwilling to speak to anything about anything. The grook, a furry mammalian snake. These creatures can detect the presence of minute amounts of gold. They served keykeepers as a metal detector of sorts. They are now in scarcity, a fact owing to their magnificent golden pelts. As good old Otto the 27th described, a sort of drab yellow. I mean, we're going all out with our world building here. But I do love when games give me these little descriptions of their what's going to be like a dark green theta. Rancallan, a large scaly lizard type creature possessing suckered feet and over 20 feet of colorfully decked body. That's a way to describe it. Rancallans lead long, peaceful lives consisting mainly of eating passing wanderers and scaling the tower sideways with suckered feet. They reproduce asexually, so there is usually only one Rancallan in existence at a time. The current Rancallan answers to the name of Boris. Rancallans, when near death, all go to a local cave to die. The remains of a slain Rancolin are perfectly preserved near the tower balconies. Frog. Oh, this is... I wonder, is this named for dead frog? Or is that a coincidence? Creature resembling a colorful bullfrog. It's well known that they are extremely partial to mangoes and will come out of hiding places just for the cause of one. Their hides are tough, and it will take more than one slash of a knife to kill a frog and take its hide. Their hides, which are indeed decorative, are also poisonous, and are traditionally used on blowpipe darts. A lot of this is going to be relevant, if you can believe it. The Reezels, small rat-weasel combinations. A Reezel's chief predator is a large slice of Gouda or Stilton. They are known to eat coins themselves. Equinius? Large predatory, seahorses that dwell on land and water. It's a well-known fact that Equiniuses trample victims to death with their groins, then slowly suck their juices through straw-like snouts. That's a new kind of nightmare. What? Ah. Twitch, you did a bad job scrolling. You just said returning chatter and then not showing me the name. Hello, Rejects. Welcome. We're learning about frightening creatures here with powerful groins, apparently. Immoral? Leathery combinations of Loch Ness monsters / hammerhead sharks / dogs? Parakeets. What the hell is that? The one animal known to exist in all universes at the same time for some annoying reason. Parakeets have the ability to memorize long phrases like, "Help! Jonathan's locked me in the closet!" and release them when Jonathan's having tea with a friend. Otters. Not like the otters found in similar universes, small, sleek, sentient creatures known to breathe fire and eat things dwelling in closet. The first keykeeper Mo was known to worship these, the otter worshipper. Rufus. Adorable rabbit-like creatures who are trained by King Otto the 27th to eat people who said the phrase, "Gee, Otto, I'd really like to borrow some cash." Octarines. Not animals, but fruits. I lied. This is actually a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I forgot these all had just such sizable descriptions. Octarines have a nectarine-like appearance and the bluish color. They are known to taste like an individual is conscious. Curious people taste a curious octarine. Mad people taste, strangely enough, a mad octarine. Rare delicacies. Chameleon rocks, known to change colors to blend into their surroundings to survive people who, after devouring a Rajaija mushroom, feel like devouring a chameleon rock. No entry for this mysterious mushroom that makes you want to eat a rock? We'll just have to take the game's word for that. Alright. Oh boy. Oh my god. I forgot that this game is just apparently entirely words. Denmark has a 10th keykeeper. Can we hurry this along a bit? July 1st, 97. Arrived here. Confused. Right. Curious people get trapped here. Angels and or demons watch them. And eventually kill them. Well, not kill, Adrian said. Adrian is the dark cyan blob we met today. Those in question just sort of disappear. They say that once you find the exit, that's it. The Watchers finish you off. Cruel existence. How can we not keep searching for the exit? I told Ilsa we must have faith. This 13 pages, 16 pages. We'll get back to this, I think. Grounds are quite large, but there seems to be no way down to the bottom. All of us appear near a statue called the Yayano Veka, a mysterious set of globes, some with notches. I accidentally got my walking staff stuck into one of them, and it doesn't seem to want to come out. Accidentally, right? I accidentally put my walking staff into a statue. Oops. Who could have foreseen this? Well, let's take a hold on the reading for a bit so we can do a little bit of exploring. Oh, this library's full of books, actually. I guess we're looking for a dictionary. I don't think we're supposed to know that we're looking for a dictionary yet. Their diary. Okay. How do you pronounce this? This is another... For obvious reasons, I have never said this Izanolriak. Is an oil rack? Is an oil rack. That's kind of what I'm going with. Ian phrases. I got the murderers. Oh, Yonoveka. The large mass of crap you can poke through with sticks. Don't ask. Get away, you little pissant. Lots of good phrases. Ascertains there are indeed more gems like the one I found in the museum. There are 8 gems in total, and it is said that when one has all 8 in his possessions, he shall pass through the gates of paradise unquestioned. Unfortunately, this gem is too valuable to conceal about my person, so I have hidden it in the burial grounds, where it should be safe. So we do get a good ending here if we can actually find all the gems in this game. So that gives you a little extra motivation. Okay, yes, this is why we need a dictionary. So we can talk to some of these people. Mango. Okay. We can find one of those, I'm sure. One book. Sure. Sit on the shelf. Ah. Satisfying. Alright, I'm tired of this library. I really love the art style of this game. I love the fact that you can see, like, this little seam here. Actually, it's with, like, all the shading. These little seams where it goes from, like, dark purple on dark blue to dark blue on dark purple just to get that little extra line. Makes that tower that much rounder looking. It's a dense shrubbery. Sorry. Creature seems to be staring at this clump of plants quite disturbedly. The shrubbery? Aggro? Dalek? Classic statue? No name written on its pedestal. It seems to be standing on nothing more than its own 2 feet. And we get the classic list of throw up on him. Do it. Statue frowns a bit. I mean, sure. Nice head. Statue seems to smile. That's good. You scream at him. The entire extent of your grade school education. Statue frowns. And vandalizing. You scrawl a crude handlebar mustache underneath his nose. With the strangest feeling of deja vu. The statue wags its finger. I think this is just one of those games that I couldn't figure out how to make any progress in because I never did things more than once. I'm noticing this is like a recurring problem for me even today when I'm playing ZZT games. Button. Cool drill. That's a good animation. Oh, well, somebody appears to have not made it. Refreshing. The Coke machine. Buy a Coke. I do not have the money, though. Anything in there? You slide both hands into the little compartment in an unseen manner, of course. You realize quite eerily the Coke machine is staring at you. Suddenly withdraw your arms and realize that the whole refreshment contraption, that's what I'm going to call vending machines from now on, looks like an eerily detached head. I wouldn't do that again. Cough. Alright, well, can we die to the Coke machine biting our arms off? Coke machine bites off your hands. It's more painful than it sounds, of course, but I don't like describing that sort of thing. You bleed to death with the vision of a laughing Coke machine reeling in your head. Gotta be careful on this island. No free sodas. Spit in the change compartment? That seems mean. You spit in the little pocket, hoping some poor greedy sap wanting a dime will reach in there and find a pleasant surprise. He briefly contemplates stuffing other nasty bits inside the change fee. Did people do this? Sounds nasty, indeed. Kicking it also, dude? Alright. Rule of threes. Parakeet. Round opalescent eyes. Some real big words in this game. What phrase do you know, little parakeet? A little parakeet. I seem to be lost then. Rock? Master Jenner. Waha, boo hoo hoo. If only you knew. Ah. Help! Who are you? Fraw. Ah, I'm falling. Oh, it was probably that guy. Down there. Maybe they took a fall off the tower. Don't have any money, but... Oh. Oh, look at it go. Okay. Let's, just in case that's an important parakeet. Actually, kill it. Parakeet is all too unwilling to oblige your sick whim. Good. Nothing to feed it. I guess I can pay it. The most graphic of ZZT blood, made out of forest, of course. Oh, it's a lady. A young, attractive, if not slightly dead, but definitely attractive, woman in a maid's uniform lies here. She seems to have jumped from the window of a nearby building, although how she landed so far away from that window is beyond you. You never knew a person could bleed so much. Just there? Nothing I can, like, loot the body or anything? Lava? I was looking for mango. What is this colorful thing? Never know. Just a rainbow rock? Oh. There's a mango in the guava groves. Seems to be no exterior connection between it and its tree. It seems to be attached to the mango. Okay, so I can't just take it. Cannot just take the mango. Yeah, we're doing that little bit of shading here. Am I supposed to be able to climb this? I feel like this wasn't meant to be fake wall. Can we climb the other one? Is this relevant? This is a really nice little technique for... It's just adding a line between things, apparently. Powerful little tool. Ooh, a telescope. I mean, I don't have any gems. And also, apparently the gems are like how you get the good ending, so I probably wouldn't want to spend one on some binoculars. What else is going on out here? Mushroom. Oh. Oh! Okay. Well, there's a hoodoo. Rogue-like creature staring at you from the opposite bank. Oh, the arrow is just the game's way of saying, like, hey, you can actually touch this tile. I mean, it certainly works. Very disgruntled possum-looking thing you sit here. Okay, well. Not finding much in the way of items I can actually get. But we got a mushroom, a mango, a frog, and a Coke machine, and a parrot. Remember all that. We may need it later. Try going inside. Gatehouse keeper. What's your name? Can we be Martin? It's a fine name. In fact, it's mine. Sir Martin Lugg. That's me. Oh, did I solve the puzzle, actually, unintentionally here? Name. I'm Sir Martin Vendel Lugg. Come closer, and we'll talk a while. Well, good first impression with Mr. Lugg. Weasel is sitting here looking sly, sinuous, and smug. It's almost excruciating to stare into those eyes of his, so you look away briefly. The weasel, yes. There's a lot of critters on this island, apparently. Justice herself. Oh, so not a shark. Justice is holding a scale proudly aloft. One of the ends of the scale seems to be weighed by small rocks. But a lot of things in this game bite you. And not often the ones you would expect. Alright. What do you got for me, Sir Martin? Been gatehouse keeper of this here tower for the past 79 years. Been ups and downs lately. Don't think of yourself as the only bright-eyed youngin' to come through these doors, sniffing every crack. You, a bit ignorantly. 79 years? That's it for ye. I've been searching a way out of these damn towers for years. It's all mazes and junk. Come on, surely you remember which way you came in. Do you? Well, exactly the point. People come in, don't come out. Can't explain that. First Master Genesalis takes care of them. Gives them jobs. Or he just takes them down to the basement. They don't come up from there either. Sounds like something my grandfather told me during a thunderstorm. Ain't no tale, sonny. It's real. Any case, Jenner's a kind soul. He's just a bit confused. Confused? I'm confused. Yes, son, confused. He built this place, talked to me a spell or so, a long while. Tried to see things through with me. Said I was one of the smarter ones. Hell, he even told me I'd be running the place once he kicked back. He said it was a trap, you know, the way a spiderweb gets... Figures. What? Towers were meant to get curious folks like yourself. I never said what he'd do to them. Just said he liked company of thinkers then. Okay. Can I go in? Well, ever since about 2 weeks ago, those there mushrooms blocked up the passage to the tower. Vicious mushrooms. You'd best watch out for them. What sort of language do they speak? Izinian, I think I'll go with. Like from around the heptagonal sea, you know. It's hard to get. You can hold a conversation for a spell if you've got a dictionary. So we did that. Now we know we need our dictionary. What does Master General look like? I don't know. His face keep changing. One thing you'll recognize him by his eyes. Yes, them eyes. Cool. I want to see the person with the creepy eyes. Statues. One's Justice and one's the Weasel. The Weasel. Justice is blind, you see. So the Weasel does the seeing and Justice acts upon his eyes. Rather unfair. Justice makes some mighty bad decisions that way. Be careful not to rely on the Weasel. Okay, so... we've got some leads. There's some items we would like to acquire. I believe what we need to do is just keep harassing this living statue. Yeah. Statue lunges at you. I'd run if I were you. My cousin died of statue assault. Okay, there he goes. Anyways, as you may have guessed, the solution to our first puzzle is murder. Got him. For all that for a rock. What do we do with the rock? want to say we use it in the guava groves, if I'm remembering correctly. We look at our rock? No, okay, we don't get descriptions, we just get told that it didn't work. Do I throw rock at a frog? That seems a bit mean, but it'll reach. No. Throw rock. Awesome thing? Maybe I am misremembering. Well, something needs to get rocked. Okay, well that blocked our inventory. Perhaps not. The nice thing is this is one of the handful of ZZT games where somebody by the name of Foxman made some walkthroughs back in the day. They are not the best. They're very much like go west, go south, press button. Let's see here. Okay, that makes sense. So it turns out we can do something with the Coke machine. It's another case of keep doing something until it works. Do not stick your hand in it. Just kick it over and over again. And we get one of our gems. This is one of those games I'm convinced that nobody ever actually found all the gems back in the day. Like, I think even the walkthrough doesn't know where they all are. And when you have to do stuff like that, I don't think most people would have had the patience. It's way easier to just edit the game and look at the ending. Okay, well, here's what we can do. Here's some rocks. Let's add a rock. Balance the scale with a rock and hear the hiss of a mushroom dissolving. Whatever that's supposed to sound like. Of course. The old rock to dissolve mushrooms trick. And now we can get inside and explore a little more. Looks like some great art on the wall there. Small rat-like creatures staring mesmerizedly at a piece of cheese. The cheese eats the rat. The cheese is looking very smug. Very proud of itself. I think this might be a passage to view the painting up close. No, just a plaque. Room 34th, 420, ATE. That's today. My dearest Jenner, one of my personal works. I hope you like it. Jenner, you and I are branches of the same tree. Hint, hints. We must work together, else we shall fall to the woodsman's axes. It is also, if your description is accurate, a sort of metaphor for the tower's doors and architecture. You know, all things being connected to each other, regardless of location. Dog out there having a time. I'm gonna look at the weird device first. Okay, I guess I'm not. I'm the workman that's supposed to be fixing this machine. If you see the keykeeper around, tell him to drop by. Oh, is he drinking? Yes. What's it do? Don't know. That's why I'm drinking. How'd you get in here? Inter-Universal Work Union. They get us into all sorts of places. That's good. Boss says it's break time. Okay, well that's an easy one to solve. Sorry, he was drinking oil. We get nothing for the doors. The inter-universal work units. Ugh, man, I can't say anything today. Sounds like a good union. Cafeteria? Lots of folks in here. Ooh. Colorful folks and shape-shifting folks. You know, I can't inspect your food. 7. You a new arrival here? I have been here since the tower's establishment. Did you build this place? Figuratively. My job is to watch over you wanderers. Do you help them? No, just watch them. We experiment on curious minds like yourself, although you never realize it. We? Well, yes, there are many of us. There are many of us surrounding you right now. Creepy. Any advice on getting out of this place? You must give up. I've just started trying to get out of these damn towers. This tower exists on 2 dimensions. I guess they're overlapping. Nope, they coexist. 2 dimensions. If you give up in one dimension, then you will automatically find yourself outside of both. It may be hard for you to understand, but to quit the game, you must first stop trying to exit the tower. Once you exit the tower, you must quit the game. Game? Exits? What the hell are you talking about? I can tell you no more. Give up while you still can. It is pointless. You might survive. Well, goodbye. A jerk. That gluttonous Bob. Just because he's not carbon-based, he gets quintuple helpings. This one, Bob? That sure is. You blink your eyes. A strange pulsating creature stands here, looking passively at the menus. Yes, it's quite possible for a large amorphous mass of snot to look passively at something. Can I help you with something? Ah! What? No, I thought, well, you kind of blend into the walls when you stand still. Yeah, I have a tendency of doing that. So what universe are you from? Upper left quadrant. Tower and my universe were aligned. Ooh, aligned with 2 L's. This is another child falls to Tim Sweeney's typo and learns how to spell aligned wrong and just brings it forward for the rest of their life, just like me. So I fell right in. My name's Bob. What's yours? Bob the Blob, huh? Pardon? Sorry, it's a human joke. Damn it, I'm a human. No, you think better of it. Whatever. Thank you, Bob. Oh, yeah. Oh, see? Wow. Cafeteria moves fast once Bob gets out of the way. Join us. I guess I have to be hungry, though, if I want to do that. Alright, what about the flashy one? The multicolored otter stares up at you. The otter with whistle. Psst, psst. Are you fresh fish? What? You know, new penny? Fresh fish? Ripe plum? You just arrived? Yeah, I suppose so. I'm lost. Aren't we all? Look, don't tell anyone, but these demons you see? If they were angels. Yeah, that's my otter friend over there. But any angel that'd lock us up in a damn tower's a demon to me. Wait, these angels, the demons, locked you inside this tower? Figuratively speaking, of course. These demons, see, they's watching us. Joe Blog. Did Toucan invent the word blog? Aye, he was one of the braver ones. Then Joe, he disappears, and in his place, there's Plumage. Birds? Nitwit, angels! Thought they were demons. In any case, these angel demons, they take the better ones, and we don't see him again. Not again. I had the good chance to meet one of these, and what did he say? I'll tell you what he said. The whole thing's pointless. The whole thing's bloody pointless. We'd have to give up to get out of here. I told him we already gave up. And he laughs. He bleeding laughs. You're laughing? He's given up and you're laughing. That's angels slash demons for you. Okay. I feel like a lot of what these people have to say is just constantly reiterating what other people have said. We're stuck here. Ooh, cyan brownies. We're stuck here, apparently, unless we give up and we're being watched. And we can't take any of this stuff. We are not a very good adventure game protagonist. That dog out there is having a bad day. So what else? We got a bottle of oil. Doubt that would do anything, but sure. Not yet. Smug cheese. What would oil get us? Do we maybe, like, grease the tree that the possum-like creature is in? Mm. You can have a walk through here. Exit the building. This right? Guess I'm being told to go north and then west. I don't think there is a north and west. Here, do we? Hmm. Okay, I think these are just bad instructions. Okay. So I did actually have the right idea, though. We aren't gonna oil up this tree. Yeah, actually, bump up our walking speed a little bit. It's definitely a slow-paced game. You're really supposed to get lost in this tower for ages. Appropriately enough. Springy branch. Now slippery branch. There we go. That's gonna be 2 for the murder count, I suppose. Oh no, they're fine. And that gives us a mushroom. Who would want a mushroom? Did somebody mention wanting a mushroom? No, they didn't. Also, there's also this up here. Now that we can actually climb to the top of the tree. Free stick. That's a little better. our stick, we can probably do something with the globes at the beginning. They've got notches for sticks, apparently. Back here at the Yonoveka, of course. Where our sandwich will rest forever. I'm really surprised this isn't an item that we use. Does this matter? M. Sure. I think that's going to open one of those doors. I really want to get down there. Very curious about these balconies. Okay, good. That gets rid of a door. Boy, I hope we don't have to, like, constantly move the stick every time we want to go in a different room. That's going to be miserable. Ooh. Nice checkerboard. This is one of those pretty picture games, just like he said. Urus Malurus. Let's talk to the... Is this character just the universal otter character in this game? No, this is a booger. Okay. I guess that gives us murder count of 2, I suppose. Toucan can't help himself, the bloody bastard. You'd program a squishable sentient booger too if you spent as much time on bloody ZZT. Whom amongst us? So sorry, that was just there for the fun of it, I guess? Purple Checkerboard 2, the sequel. Okay, we definitely have some places to explore now, at least. Things are opening up. Oh, the balconies. Well. Good. Let's see here. Bon Jovi. Female organism's bathroom, so presumably. Bon Jova. Male organism's bathroom. Did it actually establish if we were a man or a woman? We don't remember our name. It's a ZZT game, so I'm assuming it's just going to fall into default male, but... This man died brushing his teeth. Goodness. Bar of cyan soap. It feels rather heavy and irregular, and it seems like there's something inside of it. A stone oblong or something of the sort. That's nice. Free soap. Oh, these are just all kinds of funny toilets. To be made for the amorphous being. Look, you kind of dribble yourself into this test tube thingy, then back out. Gross. Painful urinal. And a cabbage. Not a toilet. Okay. We're really playing with the player's expectations in this game. Can't take the toilet paper. A mushroom and soap. Oh wait, can I use the sink? I guess not. Can I use the other sink? Surely this will dissolve our soap. I feel like I don't need, like, running water to get something out of a bar of soap, but... What? Not while the water's on? Okay. Flip the soap into the sink, and now turn on the water. Soap dissolves. You get the glyph. Quite the puzzle. An economy-sized canister of dental floss. Sure. Why not? Several pounds of floss. I don't know what we do with the glyph. I don't know what we do with several pounds of dental floss. Urinal in the women's bathroom. Sure, man. Go for it. You don't know. You don't know nothing, kid. Heck. Oh, is the answer just dental floss as rope? Really strong dental floss? Tie the end of the floss to the peg and dump out all the translucent junk. Seems to hold. Now you can climb down to the lower ledge. We did it. One thing I'm not a fan of is how much of this is ending up being get item, immediately use item, like 30 seconds later. But at the same time, I guess the alternative is that you're making no progress at all. If I didn't figure out the soap thing instantly, like many pounds of dental floss. If you have enough. Garthas, why are you threatening to jump? Oh, thanks, mister, for saving my life, or something. Suppose you all have these troubling mood swings in your dimension, right? What mood swings? That anything? Okay. Tell me about the weasels. Vicious cross between rats and weasels. Most of them are harmless, but these ones inside tear you apart. I hear they really like shiny stuff. Is my glyph shiny? What's your dimension like? We all have tails. Good dimension. Our interiors? Not much. Just a wine cellar and the burial grounds of Rancolin. They say Master Jenner slew it himself. I wouldn't go in there, though. Those rabid weasels would eat you alive. I mean, it's the only place we can go, apparently. The weasel caves. Oh no. They're shuffling menacingly. What are our options? Neither seems particularly promising here, unless they really like mushrooms. They do not. They still do not, no. What was in here? Did I actually go in here? No, okay. Big old centipede on the table. Hello. Can I investigate the giant centipede? I guess not. Hello, my name's Drakats. That Mary? That Vicky? They English like you, only not speak language. We know you are lost. Please be joining us for some soup? Well, excellent! Bring soup from kitchen. Me? You want me to? You just invited me. Soup. Then she grins as if she had just recited the entire Oxford Dictionary. Thank you, Mary. This looks like a fun bunch. Can I go in here? Is this the soup? Sure. Yeah, actually, yeah. Taste the soup. Tastes a bit bland. This pepper? No clear result. I'll just click on some pepper. No? Wait. Mama used to make soup like this, only with mushrooms. Where can I get some mushrooms? Okay, well. We at least didn't get our mushroom 30 seconds before. Although we probably could have. There's a big centipede on the table, yeah. Okay, it won't let me take it until I taste it, and it won't let me taste it until I put mushrooms in it. You plop the mushroom into the soup. Mmm, boy, that sure smells good. It's ready to serve. Great. Soup's on. Some for Vicky, some for Mary, some for this guy. Thank you, thank you. Shall we start? Yes, take your seat. Oh boy. Finally, some soup eating. Pass me the soup. Perfectly alright. Since you know how many very liking centipede in your dimension, Mary cooked it. Especially for yours. Thanks. Oh, so I don't get soup. I just get to eat centipede. You sure you wouldn't like some centipede? How could some person eat these? No offense or something. He watches they alternatively drink from the bowl of soup. Licorice. Tartan. Oh. I mean, we did just find a random mushroom and put it in this soup. It's a good thing we were offered the centipede. Would have been us. Wow, that's a way to go. I mean, I think there's a lot of mushrooms that will do this to you. This is one of the most believable parts of pop, honestly. Impaled on the edge of the table. It's very strange. Must have been something they ate. Wait a second. The mushrooms. Oh my god. Those mushrooms must have been the dreaded Rajaja mushrooms that give waxy hallucinations and the like. Okay, so we get to loot this guy's body after we kill 3 people. These would just be manslaughter, though. We didn't really do this deliberately. Find a long, jagged assassin's knife. What's that for? Watch out for the soup. Right before they all popped the big one, they all screamed out loud in English. Must have known it after all. Why would they pretend not to know English? Is this a puzzle? A second, what's this in Vicky's pocket? A packet of poison? What the hell do they use poison for? Okay, so we've got poison, an assassin's knife. There's more of the same on the centipede. Looks like a real puzzle. Oh, were they going to kill me? I ate the delicious centipede. What did we... We got a knife. We killed 3 people for a knife. Voices on the menu. I suppose so. Yeah. What did that translate to? Was that one of the translations we got? We got the glyph. The murderers. Yeah, okay. Well, that would do it. I'm gonna try and move the stick. Because it seems like this left path won't be doing me anything else. And I don't really have a lot of leaves otherwise for these items. We need to get past the Riesels. Figure out what some of this stuff is for, what this schwabble is about. Oh, the creature suddenly notices you observing it and blinks out of existence. God, I wish. I would love to be able to do that. I keep thinking my deli sandwich is one of the, like, gems. Oh, man. Ugh, and it makes me use the inventory each time. Okay, well, hopefully there's not a ton of that. I feel like we got through a decent chunk of the left path, at least. Until we have something to get past the Riesels. If I get miserable about it enough, I will just zap the door. It doesn't seem like it really matters. I don't know why this board is titled Epilepsy, but uh, if it flashes, I will change the scene. Okay, that's good at least. Another complex-looking brown object riddled with tubes. It doesn't change the direction, like in its appearance, when I rotate the tubes. Hello, I'm a guy that says 50 things. The first thing. You won't last till 30. Be nice. Be nice. Oh boy. Skunks. Skater. This gets more unoriginal by the second. Fully rusted metal bat. Oh boy, okay. Wowie zowie. Damage Incorporated. I was stupid. I really, really, really want to play Yoshi's Island. This is not number 50. I was originally supposed to say 100 things. Glad you didn't. This is more Keegan, honestly. Fish 2 fish, 1,500 fish. 2 fingers are getting tired. I fell down and can't stop typing. This is what 2 does during the summer. I'm afraid for these 32. There's not even a 32k limit. It's 20k and also like 1,000 lines. You're not gonna hit it just writing text. I think I will do the Yoshi games soon. You are right. They are something that I've really been a bit blind to in terms of showcasing. I'm afraid of Americans. Search for a blatant cause. Blame it on menopause. Or perhaps stress and strain. Credit cards. Lumbar pain. What song is this? I'm assuming this is a song and not an original Toucan lyric. Oh. Well, it was probably one of those bands. I doubt it was the Beatles. Just ZZT in the late 90s, I was like, wait a minute. I can just tell people all the bands I like, and they'll have to read it? I'm actually not sure what we get for doing this. I was going to say, I hope it's a gem. Okay, I'm going to take his word for it. Also, this seems to be the exit, which is always good. There's the card. Cliff and a knife. I don't know what either of those things are for. Can we just hack and slash our way through the Riesels? Can I stab the cheese? Worth a shot. What can we do? What was this room? It didn't seem like there was anything else to do here. I'll tell you what, this seems like a good spot to... Oh, the mango! Yeah, of course! I'm gonna say run the ad break. I'll get the mango and then run the ad break. Because, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I do have a knife now. Okay. Still can't kill the parakeet. Okay, the mysterious mango connection. One day we'll find it. The mango connection. Got the mango from its tree. Okay, we got the mango. I don't remember what we... Somebody wanted a mango? I don't remember who. Oh, was that for... It was for the dictionary. Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what. When I go walking back here, I'm going to run the ad break. And when we get back, we're going to get a dictionary. So, stick around. We'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back. We have made it to the library. I'm ready to hand this person a mango. Or a knife. One of these things. But say the word mango. Oh, I still... Oh! I'm sorry, I didn't realize you didn't. Mango. Take the mango. He wants a mango for a dictionary. Do I have to find the dictionary on the shelf? That's not any help. Yeah, there's the murderers. I'm gonna sit on this again. This seems like one of those things where if you do it 10 times, it'll make a difference. Maybe not. Okay, what does it want with this mango? Oh. Okay. This is one of those situations where it's good that there's a walkthrough. I would say what's happening here is not the best kind of design. We need to do something else with the mango first. So, good news is the game won't let us soft lock by having us trade the mango early, but the bad news is that give mango to librarian has been pretty well established. And so I wouldn't have thought that I needed to do something else with the mango because it's clearly meant for the librarian. Okay, we've gotta pay attention to the fauna here. Lure the frog with a mango. And now make that a dead frog. There we go. Hey, I finally get that reference. Only now do I understand that that's a reference after all these years. I'm gonna at that man. Well, I guess I should wait until the stream's over. But he does need to be made aware of it. Yeah, that's a murder. Can I, like... Okay. So I guess now the librarian will be happy, I hope. How far are we into this? To the halfway point? I think I might just make this a two-parter. I'll grab like a ZZT magazine or something to fill out any extra time next week. But I have a feeling we'll be going for a while if I try to do this all in one go. I know one way to speed up the... Or not speed up, I mean one way to make the game definitely take two parts. Where were we? Page 3? Oh, see? There we go. There's our hints. So we would have also known that frogs love mangoes and hate knife stabs. They make terrible eating, but as Adrian also demonstrated, needles can be rubbed against their caustic eyes to produce cure-tipped darts. I like that these dates are all, like, very recent history for when this game came out. Oh, actually, speaking of which... Okay, yeah. I was like, wait, did I actually ever set the card to say what we're playing? Okay. Okay, so this, I think, is just basically our big old hint book. So I don't think we really should be reading it all at once. I wish it did a No, I mean, it doesn't need to spell it out. And I guess I did do it right in this case by saying, like, hey, I don't want to read 20 pages of this. You know, he got stabbed to death by assassins who offered me lunch. He congratulated me for outwitting them, and thus gave me several clues to finding the exit. That was page 5. Page 6. We are slowly making it through. I mean, I guess this is a good reference, too. I won a gem by doing a battle with a mutant Riesel. At first, I had no clue what purpose the gem served, but the Riesel told me I would need at least 8 to find the secret ending to the game. I asked him what did he mean by game? How could this universe be a game? There was a secret ending to it? Come now. How can one already foresee the ending? The Riesel disappeared. I hid the gem inside Yayanoveka. 6. I keep second guessing. I really wish it would just say page 7 or the diary date or something. Ilsa and I have found a new staircase. We have no clue where it leads to, but we've decided to keep it a secret from the rest of the group. I have lost Ilsa. We found the exit. It appeared as a shimmering gateway that was approachable from any side. Ilsa urged me to step through, but I refused. I did not know where it would lead. This universe is fine enough for me. Ilsa stepped through, and the gateway closed behind her. She is the only human to ever find the exit. At least there's an exit. I staked myself out where the gateway once was, when people garbed in a strange manner came up to me. They were watchers, they said, and said that they would like to reward me for my courage. I had no courage, I denied, but they said that true courage comes from squelching one's inhibitions. No, I said, true courage comes from doing what one thinks is right. A watcher, named Boris, laughed and said that we need not lessons in morality. They have crowned me the new keykeeper. Don't let the name fool you. All I do is maintain this place. They will tell me more about this universe later on. At 9. Number 10. Lost the date. I just realized these stupid watchers had not known that Ilsa was with me. They had thought that I was the only one. Just as well. If they had known, they would have killed her. Boris explained to me this dimension. It does not travel. When another dimension is adjacent to it, this dimension overlaps the other. If a sentient being happens to be on the exact point of overlap, and the sentient being is an inquisitive sort, he is sucked through into this one. I guess we can't read through these. They stopped being hints, I feel. I had an argument with Boris over whether it was right to kill the more successful ones, the ones that actually found the exit and used it. It makes the rest of the Wanderers fearful. Most of the Wanderers, especially Adrian, despise me for some reason. I have built a vacuum cleaner for the Watchers. Oh, have you? They are especially pleased with it. In their pocket dimension, they have no such minds as mine. Mechanical mind. They say that I should start building more for them. I love that it's a vacuum cleaner that wins these people over. The carpets here are filthy. Morris explained to me that this dimension is actually a game made by invisible outsiders for enjoyment. The Watchers say that they have never found these Watchers. I found it humorous, Watchers being watched. Morris said that the purpose of this game is to be killed by Watchers while trying to find the exit. I find that futile. Is dying considered winning? But if one wanders around this dimension for an eternity, have they won the game? Boris has given me plans for a device he could not explain. I looked at them. They are brilliant. I will not tell the Watchers, but I have devised a way from these plans to make an escape route for myself. A simple catapult that will, if you will, catapult me into an adjacent dimension. All or nothing. Ilsa has written me several letters that somehow flew into this one. This gives me reason to believe that my home dimension is aligned, with 2 L's. Bloody work. I had to kill a Rancolin that ate too many Wanderers. The plumbing in the men's room went out. I can't find the glyph that opens the laboratory. I left it in the soap factory. I'm glad there's a logical explanation for all of this. Weasels have overtaken the gallery. These mundane subjects distract me from my major objective, and the interdimensional workman has just delivered an exquisite painting for me. I kind of want to read that painting again. The final entry. I have finished the transdimensional catapult. It is done. Okay. Can I give you a mango now? Now that I know I won't be needing it for anything else. Mango. Good. Nice showing you book. All this because we don't know how to use a library. Okay, we've got a dictionary. We got a lot of stuff now, actually. And apparently we still have our mango. Maybe they just wanted to see a mango, in which case they should have let me do that before doing the frog thing. Oh, right, they did mention, yeah, somebody hit a gem in here. I would assume it's under the clay part. 3 gem. That's 3 of them. There's only one of them that I remember where it is, and it's specifically because it's the one that the walkthrough couldn't find. I'm also going to see here quick. We can put a gem in the telescope. And, you know, and then load our save immediately afterwards because I don't want to lose a gem. Or a gem. A nudist colony of pink elephants. Well, it was worth it, at least. Does it always say that? Bunch of whales singing "We Are Family." The last of the rare East Indian spotted potatoes. Wondering if fire really does hurt? Part of me wonders if that's supposed to be potatoes, but I don't think... It doesn't make any more sense if that's the case. I'm just gonna see all these messages. Bunch of gems? Oh, okay, you do get them back, I think. I think that adds up. Hang on, we get 5 gems? That gave me 4 gems. How many did I start with? 3? Am I actually supposed to do this? In that case, I'll just do that later. That's clever. I really thought that was just supposed to be a gotcha. Well, then we'll do that once we have all the other gems, just so it all works out. When did that? Oh. Have to press button in East Prozac. Very clever. Oh, I should have changed my doors, I think. Let's see, what did this say? Muffin. Can't wait till you get home and out of that beastly tower. How long did Mothrock say this would last? Oh, this I was gonna say. I was like, wait, is this what that message said? No, this is a different message. Days, months, no matter. It is all eternity without you. I long to... Skip over the good bits. I told the delivery man to do a little extra favor for me. Check our secret room in the library for a little surprise. Well, there's gotta be something we can do for the depressed button. Yeah, nothing here. Knife. That card was... I don't even know what the dictionary's for. Who needed a dictionary? Obviously, there was somebody we couldn't talk to or something. So what about the Schwubbly? Yeah. Coin. Is it an auto thing? I guess we can find out with the Yonoveka. No, not here, at least. Okay. Take stick out. Put stick in. If the knife gets us past... Oh, actually using it? I mean, that makes sense too. I mean, that's traditionally how dictionaries work. Well, there was... I feel like we ran into somebody who wanted a dictionary, or specifically, like, we needed a dictionary. I feel like this path all the way down has been done. I don't think this guy had anything else. Yeah, who are we talking about here? I guess for Jenner. Yeah, the winding paths are nice to look at, not as nice to walk down repeatedly. Died brushing his teeth. Weird urinals, cabbage, toilet paper, broken sink. Well, I guess the trash can wasn't broken. I'm hoping that I can just hack the Reasels. They really like shiny. What do I have? I have a glyph, but I know what the glyph is for now. Oh, a coin. Is the coin shiny? They might like the coin. If they don't like the knife, they better like the coin. One knife. No. I mean, I guess there are 4 of them. Throw the coin. Yeah. Weasels are distracting. They love it. Can't get enough of that. Everyone loves a good shiny coin. Help! Oh, I like these candles. Torches. Whatever they may be. It did mention they liked shiny things. Did it mention that they ate them too? Goodness. Welcome, or farewell. You are now standing in what was named one of the greatest 9 wonders of this dimension, the Burial Caves. Maybe this needed a dictionary. For interest at hand, so this sign... Oh, nope. This sign is printed in North American Anglo-Saxon, a language which is most prevalent in the Ordus, Gilmoni, and Bastard dimensions. If for some reason you are not from either of these dimensions, or you do not speak North American Anglo-Saxon, please consult the help desk. As if you actually understood that. The burial caves contain the remains of approximately 1,000 made with O's instead of zeros, dead wanderers, all buried personally by the many keykeepers of this tower over the years. These wanderers have all died from 2 main causes of death. 1, a failure to find the exit. 2, offing themselves. To the north, you will see the beheaded skeleton of a Rancolin Giganticus reptilicus, a sort of 40-foot lizard with suckered feet that spends its life scaling the tower sideways and occasionally poking a scaly head through a window to snap at wanderers. This specimen was slain by a current keykeeper. Jenner Marsh has the 10th keykeeper. Feel free to take any bones. Oh, okay. A souvenir. To the east are the wine cellars, where many a wine from many a dimension are kept. Make sure you read the helpful spirits legend by our very own cellar otter, Joe. Many wanderers have died from drinking wines most caustic to those of their respective dimensions. Also to the east are remains of our previous 9 keykeepers. To the south is the exit. Stop at the gift shop on your way out. Thank you for visiting the burial caves. Happy wandering, and we hope you enjoy your stay. So I think this is probably going to be a good place to cut it. I think we'll wrap up this board, maybe peek at the next one just to see what we're in for, and then call it a day. I think we made some pretty good progress here. A skeleton chained to the desk. Powerful imagery in this one. And I'm loving these bones. They're one for me. They said I could just take them. You know I'm not going to leave them if I can take one. What about the funny bump up? No, I can't go up. Can't imagine I need to, like, hack at it. There we go. There we go. The old not meant in any obscene way. It's a bone, alright. Leaf's bone. I guess we do need a knife, probably. No? None of these other things make a lot of... It keeps letting me keep my items when I use them. Okay, just keep trying. You've got the bone. Ooh, it's a mushroom on a steak. That's a fun one. I like that it's just not using basic things for these basic things. It really gives this game a unique kind of vibe. Alright. Like I said, we'll end it here. We'll check out the wine cellar next time, because I remember that being a fun part, to say the least. I think I'd rather start with that than not. So, get out of here, into the credits, say our farewells. Thank you all for watching with me today. Sorry that we had some early tech issues there. I don't know what happened, but whatever. It was fixed and it worked. I hope you all had fun enjoying the strange world of Pop, the Lavender Tower, if you will. Was this before or after Pokemon came out in the States? Actually, I'm realizing 1998. Is that supposed to... Is the Lavender Town connection a thing or not? It's not that it's new, it's just that it's been broken for, like, multiple years. But I never would remember to fix it, because it's always right now. Stream's over. We're done. Like, previously, if you did that redeem, no more redeems would play afterwards. So now I finally get a noise, and I don't miss them. So I'll send things off to Alt Azimuth after this. I mean, they're 96 in Japan, but, like, kids in 1997 did not know about Lavender Town. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Wow, why the first result here is not Wikipedia or anything, or like Nintendo or Game Freak. It's play Pokemon Red online on some site that I've never heard of. I also don't know the first several results. What happened? We really busted this internet. It came out in the States in late September 1998. So, I guess this would be a coincidence. This is August. Alright. So, once again, the ZZTers did it first. But I hope you've been enjoying this one. think this is a pretty neat little adventure game. It can be a bit slow with all the walking in ZZT. It's a little bit tedious to cross a board compared to like a LucasArts adventure game. But I've been enjoying it. It's fun to return to. And I'm glad that I didn't actually need to read 20 pages of a journal at the beginning. I guess that's about it then for today. We will be back again on Sunday. Now that also broke, because it should be showing us in the other corner, that on Sunday we're going to be continuing going through more 24 hours of ZZT games. Are we starting a new one? Yeah, I think we're actually starting a new one. We are. We're going to be going to Winter 1998 with the topic of history. We'll see what kind of games we'll get for that. So far, the 24 Hours to Go series has been a blast. Found so much really neat stuff and wild ideas. Turns out when people make things in 24 hours, they kind of just let their mind go. It's been neat. So if you're interested, Sunday at noon Pacific, hope to see you there. And of course, hope to see you whenever. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you next time. Later.